What's up, everybody? So, I got a little heads up from a friend of mine named Jacob Day, and he's like, "Hey, man, did you know that there are some Born-Free 16 bikes, invited builders bikes here at here in town?" And I said, "No, I didn't know that." And he goes, "Yeah, they're over at Adam Smith's Texas Harley." I was like, "Get out of here!" He's like, "Yeah." So, I reached out to the sales guy there. His name is Freddy Aguilar. He's probably one of the top sales guys there at Adam Smith. And I checked with him, and he said, "Dude, come on down, check him out. Just holler at me when you get here." So let's go to Texas Harley, Adam Smith's Texas Harley here in Bedford, Texas, right outside of Fort Worth. And let's go check out some Born-Free bikes. I didn't make it out there, but they made it out here. So that's pretty cool. So let's go check them out.
Sorry, bro, but this show's about me.
So we're here, Harley Davidson, Adam Smith's Texas Harley. Such a big dealership. It's crazy. So let's go in and see if we can find Freddy, and he can show us where these bikes are at. Good, doing great. How you doing?
Poking around.
Harleys? Harleys?
It's a great reason to be here.
Yeah.
Have you been with us before here?
Yeah, I've been here 24 years.
Oh, let's go, dude.
Yeah, first time I ever was in this shop at Texas Harley was when it was in Lucky Penny Cycles.
Oh, so yeah, we've upgraded a little bit since then. You're an OG.
A couple of times, yeah.
You've obviously been around.
Yep. It's a full color swap. Got some cool ones. Yeah, for sure.
The guy in here yesterday said it kind of reminded him of like a Skeeter bass boat.
Right, yeah. That's exactly what it looks like.
Right next to the Raven Fade, though, dude.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous.
This red one looks cool.
Ooh, we got the custom bikes in right now, too.
Yeah, that's why I came to see Freddy. Freddy said he was going to show me where they're at so I could see the Born-Free bikes. What's your name?
My name's Ryan.
Ryan?
Yes, sir.
You're a sales guy here?
Yes, sir.
Cool. I'm Adam Garley. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Adam.
Cool.
This is my getting broke in period. I've been here about a month now. So
Oh, okay, cool. You been doing this before?
Never. Like, I was in oil and gas forever. So
Oh, okay.
my first time doing any sort of sales job, but like just the whole atmosphere here, all the people, customers
Yeah.
that come in, like being able to see a grown man get emotional for his first Harley,
Right.
like, it's a big deal. You know, a lot of people plan their whole life and never get to get one, and then you find that person, you're able to find them, get them on the right bike, and just to see the emotion, like it's very rewarding.
It's crazy,
Very
yeah.
rewarding.
The whole bell ringing thing is
Dude, it's
gets
crazy,
emotional for
man.
some of them,
It's
yeah.
crazy. And to see these guys, I just got rid of one last week. My first bike I sold was a guy who had wanted a Harley since he was like 20. He's now 64.
Nice.
He's finally able to get all his ducks in a row. We found him just the right bike, got him on it. It was just like super rewarding. It just feels really good to be able to do that for people. Because I remember as a young guy when I got my first Harley, like I couldn't have been any happier.
Right.
And to look at the past I've had, I've been pretty blessed because a lot of people might go their whole life and never be able to throw a leg over their own Harley.
Exactly, right.
Being able to give that experience to somebody and then kind of just welcoming them in, you know, into the brotherhood, if you will. I don't
Right.
want to get too cliche with it. But,
Right.
you know, it feels really good to be able to do that for people and to be a part of that, and then also meet people that I'm going to be able to ride with and go to events with and learn a bunch of stuff from. So
Yeah.
it's been very rewarding so far.
Cool. Cool, man. It's good meeting you.
Yeah, you too. Absolutely.
There he is.
What's up, man?
Mr. Freddy. How you been?
Good, man. I'm
Yeah?
blessed, brother.
Slinging
Every day.
bikes?
All day.
All day, every day.
Yeah. You ready to go see those bikes?
Yeah, let's check them out.
Come on.
Thanks, man. It's good talking to you. So what's the whole reason with them being here?
Man, they just want to show them off, get
Yeah.
people looking at them, you know, get people to admire them. These things are beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous bikes.
They're sick. I've seen them like a lot online.
Heck
There's a
yeah.
lot of coverage of them online from themselves and other people posting. So why do you guys have them stashed back here though?
We put them out there in a second. We just don't want people to sit on them.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of manhandle them. And stuff
Gotcha.
like that. They're a little bit too pure, man. So
Yeah. Cool. Well, I'm not
This
going to
one's
touch them and
obviously-
sit on them. I'm just going to go around them and kind of
Yeah.
talk about them.
That one's obviously got the SNS Super G carburetor smoke on it.
Yeah,
But
M8
the cool
powered.
thing that they did on it is obviously all the metal work with the louvers, but then they also did I'd say early model FXR roof fender, and then they skinnied the rear strut with the whole swing arm, custom set of mid controls,
Yeah.
shaved and polished forks.
Yeah, I like how they did the louvered. It's funny because right before he debuted this bike, Arlen S was loading up, not Arlen S, but his grandson, grandson was loading up a bike to take out to BornFree, and the bike that they took out had all of the louver stuff on, and then he busts out with this bike with all of the louvers, and I was like, that's just perfect timing. Yeah, you can see the details on his swing arm with the Powerplant 16 PM chromed out.
The struts are super clean.
Yeah, those are really cool one-off struts.
Top has the edge on it.
The wheels are super clean with that two-tone powder.
One thing that I like about this one over the other ones is they actually took it a step further and got rid of the big gaudy hand controls.
Yes, yeah. Even a cool cast piece with his logo in it for the brake arm. The powder to match on the collars. Yeah, switching it over to carburetor is really cool. That looks like a little tight, but so cool. Using the vintage technology. I think it's like vintage something or other, but those hand controls are sick. Oh, and then the gentleman was just talking about the engraving. Sorry, engraving all on there. Top of the struts. Engraving on the gas cap. Super clean bars. A couple push buttons on here. I believe the paint job was done by Valley Customs out of California also. Chain drive. Oh, look at that. That's sick. It's an open belt drive. It's an open belt drive that they made the cover and then welded it over the top. So it's like an enclosed primary look, but it's got the actual open belt drive inside of it. That's super trick. The coil cover, little piece to cover the coil. That blends in super nice with the fins from the motor. That is super trick. I like it. Oh, that's cool. It's an ignition switch. So it's an old school ignition switch like off of a shovel head or something. And the way you can tell that is, rather than like a new one off of a new model Softail, is that little indentation. That's where that keeps the little clip and stuff at. That helps hold that cover shut. Super trick. Oh, look. And the crossover, that's by Nine Finger Fabrication. So what it does is it brings the brake line comes down and it mounts right there on the inside, and then the outside line goes down to this right side brake caliper. And the nice stainless crossover tube, and then it brings it straight down. So instead of winding out at the top, it's just going to actually drop down straight. Cool fork braces. The legs are super cool. Looks like he took a set of kind of standard legs and then he welded on some top pieces. But you can still get in there to do fork seals and stuff. Super cool. It's got the Lex in that one-off mini fairing. Super trick. Now this one is Vintage Technologies. Now he kind of did the Smokey and the Bandit Firebird look, so the wheels are cut out to match that. I forgot what the name of that pattern is on the wheels, but this one, yeah, he cut and stretched the frame, so it's been stretched and raked or de-raked, I'm not sure. So it's got over tubes blacked out, the black coating on the tubes. And if some of you don't remember what Smokey and the Bandit is, maybe you're too young or something. But it's the Firebird, remember, on the front of, I can't even think of his name. But yeah, so that's what the gentleman was talking about. He went with the small hand controls because he took out a lot of the electronic stuff. But these guys have a lot of their stuff on there, so they probably still have like cruise control and the horn and all the different switches. This one he moved the gauge to the top. Ooh, I like that stem nut. But yeah, so he's still fuel injected and everything, but he's running a velocity stack. Looked like they covered it up, because there's no filtration when you run them straight open like that. Very cool. Yeah, the bike looks super cool. Now this is blockheads. This is kind of like an homage to like an old vintage, I believe, knucklehead. So they, I think I saw online on the videos, he was doing this with Billy Lane, I think, helped him out a little bit. So they took the stock Softail and they welded it solid. So now it's a rigid, but it's got the knucklehead, the billet knucklehead rocker boxes. So it makes this M8 look like a knucklehead. Rigid style rear fender, spring seat. Wasn't sure how I would like this bike. It actually looks pretty cool in person. The old school, got the spring front end. I like the style of bar, the way the clamp comes out with the bars just come right out of that top clamp. It's really cool. And then this one is built by Heath Pinter from Saddlemen. It's their mini. I'm not sure if they remade the fairing or what they did. These are the new Performance Machine calipers. Those are sweet looking in person. I hadn't seen them yet. Seen them in the catalogs where I could buy them, but I hadn't seen them in real life. I like the shiny chrome wheels. It seems like chrome is starting to actually come back. Oh, that's pretty neat. He made a new brace for his fairing, and it houses the blinkers in there, tucked in. I really like the lowers. There. Kind of makes that fairing blend into the bike instead of just kind of sitting out in the open. Of course, he's got his buddy's Thrash and Supply. They're really good friends. So he's got the Thrash and Supply, foot controls and pegs. Yeah, see, thrashing risers, looks like thrashing triple trees, probably mirrors. It's all carbon fiber. The dash is all carbon. And the pop-up cap, he even painted it to match the flow and kind of blend it in with the paint job. That's cool. I like the fade on the paint too. It goes from like this bright orange to like a darker one. Oh, that tail section behind the seat is really cool. It's all carbon fiber. The carbon fiber rear fender. Oh, carbon fiber side covers. At first I thought it was louvered looking through the screen, but it's the cones. Cones back here. Oh, the big old billet swing arm. God, that's fancy. Fancy. Yeah, this bike could actually be a little sling over mid-control setup from thrashing, so you don't have that big bracket coming off of the front. It just kind of hangs off of the bolts from the primary. Yeah, this bike could be easily overlooked, but it does have a ton of details in it. How are you doing? So again, we got Heath Pinter from Saddleman, Blockhead Moto, Vintage Technologies, and Powerplant Custom Cycles. I don't know if it's Custom Cycles, but Powerplant is the builder. Now they said they had one more over here, which is the bagger guys. Oh, what is his name? Dirtbag baggers. They build a lot of baggers. So this is their build. Look at those wheels. It even says Dirtbags California. Make controls. It's got a cool little knee cut in the tank. Looks like they have an air tank here to run the air suspension. Blacked out Lindell. Center stand. So it's got full air ride front and rear. Center stand. Stretch fenders. Oh, that's cool. It's a wheelie G on the back fender. It's kind of like, hopefully you can see it. It's kind of like, not ghosted, but it's like pixelated. That is really cool. What a good touch. I don't know if this fender look, I don't know if all the sheet metal is carbon fiber, but if you look close, you can see it's like that fleck, some sort of, it's a different kind of, that newer carbon fiber that everybody's starting to run now. It's like more of like shattered pieces of carbon fiber instead of being the what is it called? Woven. Good. How about yourself? Great. Even the detail in the chains, two different colors, the black and the gold. The tensioner for when it's aired up, it probably tries to lose slack. Oh, okay, it's a manual. So you push down on that when you want to air it down and then lift it back up. Performance machine mid controls on this one. Looks like it's a air valve setup. So it's probably not, yeah, that looks like a block. So the block probably, it's a manifold. I don't know, maybe it's electric switches. But it doesn't, no. So this is going to be it's a manifold. So instead of using electronics to raise and lower the air suspension, it's manual valves. So you're going to have a feed line. Oh, let me make sure I can, where's it at? Okay. Yeah, you'll have a feed line. So if you notice there's 3 lines going into it, you'll have a feed line to supply the air in. And then you're going to have the one line that's going to go to the front of the bike and the other line is going to go to the back of the bike. So this bike will work air suspension wise, whether or not the ignition's on. So that's pretty cool. That silver color is pretty neat. That seat is crazy. I bet you sit in that bike instead of on it. Yeah, this guy definitely got PM on board, because those are those nice PM legs. Got the, what are those called? Monoblock? PM monoblocks? No, that's somebody else. Those are the Performance Machine radial calipers. Went with some short levers, huge bars. Holy smokes, those things got to be 2 inches? 2-inch diameter bars. Made a cool plate to block off the behind the headlight, big headlight. What's that, LP6? Fat front tire. Good Lord. Look at how the fender is one of those fat front ends, so the fenders have to be notched so that it'll go around the fork legs. Yeah. Very sick. Very, very cool. Sorry, man. All right, so if I have to give my honest opinion, I'm going to have to say my favorite bike is probably going to have to be, drum roll, Powerplant. Yeah, there's just so much custom stuff on that bike. I mean, I'm a person that likes to touch every part of the bike and modify every part of the bike, and that bike has definitely done that. Now, I'm not knocking or saying anything bad about any of the other bikes. All of the bikes have custom stuff on it that's been done, and they're not stock at all. Like Vintage Technologies, raking that frame, cutting and stretching the frame and making it look pretty much original and stock. Like, he did a killer job on it. It's still fuel injected and all that other stuff. I don't know. I still like it. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. I think it's because of all of the extra stuff that he modified and made his own. Blockheads is cool. Got that vintage look to it. But it's not, I don't know. Like, they're not flashy. Like, that one's, this one's super cool because it's like a new model and it looks really cool. Dirtbags is cool. I don't know. It's kind of like a mixture between a big wheel bagger and a Softail Vikla. And so I don't know. I like it. It's cool. Would I change stuff on it? Yes. Would I? Heath's, I would leave exactly the way it is and just ride the crap out of it. His is cool if you want that old school vintage look. I'm not hating on it. It's just, I don't know, not my style, I guess. Vintage Technologies, he builds cool bikes, like his blue oilless chopper is sick. This one is really super cool, but I'm a chopper guy, man, and this bike right here screams chopper because a lot of stuff's been deleted and chopped off, which you would do when you build a chopper. So, yeah, Powerplant's bike is sick. Super cool, super cool. All right, let's go get some parts. That's what I came here for originally. Yeah, you know I'm not going to come into a shop and see a custom ride and so sick. This is a dope ride. I really like that detail. That's cool. Nice. And what's your name again?
David Brooks.
David Brooks. What do you do here?
Service advisor.
Service advisor. Nice. So David's going to take us upstairs. He's going to show us his bike, and he's going to show us some other bikes that are upstairs. He's got a hot bike. You said a hot bike tour? Or a hot
Yeah, it's a
magazine
big
bike?
wheel, denim Road King, extreme naval scheme with a 120R motor.
Nice. Hell yeah. Private tour. Selling. Holy smoke. So what? We're on the top floor?
Yeah, this is second floor.
Second floor?
This is where we store trade-ins, new bikes that are overstocked, bikes waiting for parts, anything like that. This is the Powerplant Bike.
Oh,
It's in here for water damage because the gentleman's water heater went bad in his garage and ended up spraying on it.
oh no.
So we're getting some repairs everywhere. We got to shrink a couple vibes, do a complete detail, change out some nuts and bolts and miscellaneous hardware.
It's nice. 26 rake. I like the chin spoiler. Open belt drive.
That one sounds pretty good.
Move the ignition coil or the ignition switch underneath. Very cool. It's got like a.
Actually,
That's fake carbon fiber, right?
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah. Oh, and then
Some
it's like
areas,
like
I
a
know
brushed
some
aluminum.
Of it actually is, but you actually have to manually prime it.
Super cool bike. It's a shiny one. I just did a hardtail style fender on a breakout for a guy. Actually, I'm finishing it out right now, as a matter of fact. This is all blacked out. Let's start over here. What is this? Whose is this?
Christopher, we just been kind of messing around with, so we kind of want to just make a bike that will make people upset. So inverted front end, big wheel, Sportster motors. So just
Look
make
how
it stupid, gaudy,
Look how tiny that rear wheel looks.
unpractical.
That is crazy. Well, this is the kind of shit I like. Like, why? What is that front end off of? Like a new
It's off of a 2024 lowrider.
Lowrider,
ST, I believe. These two are Mr. Brooks. He's one of our technicians. The one on the right used to be his father's bike, and then this one he recently acquired. He's
Nice.
getting it right.
Nice.
That one was a barn find. It's one owner.
Old shovel head. That's cool to come into a dealership with a bunch of people that ride bikes. You go to some of the dealerships and they talk about it, or they see it, or they follow it, or it's just a job.
I don't know if you met Cameron over in sales. He actually just bought this one off of Brock, who has those two diamonds right behind you.
The cool stainless pipe, the pipe cut. That's cool. Have you ridden a Pan Am?
Oh,
Are they cool?
I like the STs. The STs probably just because of the grip that you can get with those new tires, and I like the seating position and the bar setup on it better.
Is this an ST or no?
No, this
No?
is just going to be the special.
Is this one being worked on, or is that how
Yeah,
close it
is
really is?
currently being
Okay.
worked on.
I was like, that looks a little close.
It's
I love the wheels with the spokes that come from the outside, so you can run a tubeless tire.
This is another one of Chris's bikes. This is actually going to be the donor bike for that one on the end.
So this is the donor bike for the crazy bike. Hell yeah. So it's like a 03 and down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Original.
Shovelhead that I built roughly 4 years ago now.
This is your bike?
Yes, sir.
Dude, this is cool. What is that on the valve stem? Is that Jurassic
Homer
Park
Simpson
stuff?
on the
Oh.
front, and then I got Rat Fink on the carb. Got an 8-ball on the rear.
Dude, I like the paint. It's cool.
Chris Fraser, he's actually here today. He does all of our paint. We outsource to him, and he does pick up and drop off.
Yeah, because where is he out of? Ardmore, Oklahoma? Yeah. He's been doing your guys' paint for a while.
For many years.
I know Juan was doing it, and then he was doing it off and on more of the custom stuff, and then you guys went full with him. This is a super cool bike, man. Yes, sir. I like it. And this is your bad boy right here.
Yeah, that's my 24 50th anniversary KX450.
It's a 24.
Yeah.
That's cool because it looks older than a 24.
Yep. For 50th anniversary, Cowie and Yamaha did throwback liveries and designs, so they went back to like the Unitrack sticker, the discolored seat.
Cool. Yeah, the color that doesn't match. That's why I was like, what year is this? And then I saw 450. I'm like, wait a second.
Yep, that's 2024. It's got traction control. It's got launch control. 3 different tune maps. It's another technician, Brian Campbell's.
Oh, it even has the hydraulic clutch. Nice. Now this is whose?
Brian Campbell. He's a technician that's been with us for 18 years.
Damn.
He's actually one of the longest, I would say, technicians here. It goes him and then David Bailey, who's been here roughly about 16.
And Manny was here for a long time too, huh? Now he's at Trask.
Cassiano, the gentleman with that lowrider Sportster, he works with Manny at Trask for the events.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Nice.
A few other team member dirt bikes, Kevin, Sierra, Suzuki.
Oh, okay. I saw 250R and I was thinking, but it's an F. Okay, gotcha. I was like, oh. Do you know a lot of dirt bike people?
Mm-hmm.
If you know anybody that wants to trade for a Softail early model, I want something like 03 to 06 fuel injected, preferably Softail, preferably a Fatboy or a Heritage. I have a 14 fuel injected CRF 450 that I'd like to just trade, just to get me back. I want to build a Vicla.
The gentleman that owns that Pan America, he recently bought this as well. He got it in a rear end. He rear-ended some dude, not him.
Oh, yeah. It is sitting back a little bit, huh?
But he got it for a steal. He's going to get working away on it.
Oh, yeah. This is a newer one because it's got a 200, right?
Yep. And then Christopher's bad boy, he bought that bike for his wife.
Nice.
And then 2 more team member bikes, Cassiano's dirt bike, and one of the barbers downstairs, he recently bought that Road King.
Oh, yeah. Do you ride track or do you ride like trails?
Me, I will say that KX has been more on concrete than it has dirt. Yeah, I do urban riding and stuff like that. And I'm thinking about getting rid of it and getting one of the new Sparks, Supermotos. They're street legal.
Yeah.
And out of the box, I got 80 horsepower, 325 pound-feet of torque.
Yep. They're...
The one beside it is a very little customer as well.
Oh, that is cool. It says Grinch on it. Nice. The Grinch. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's a wicked headlight.
Controls, mirrors, 135 kit. We do a lot of work with roofing.
Nice. Ooh, that's one of the new. These are new Sportsters, huh?
Yep. The Sportster S is actually recently
Is that an S?
They both are.
They both are?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an aftermarket exhaust. That's a cool exhaust system.
Deleted the tail section. That's the number 1 and 2 things I recommend on the Sportster S is doing exhaust and deleting the tail section. It cleans up the bike.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if they were different models because that one looks so much cleaner. And I like that pipe, that high pipe like that. Try not to scratch anything because I don't want to buy anything.
They're really loud.
Yeah, I've seen like the Cruzy and all those guys are doing all kinds of crazy stuff with these Sportsters. With the what?
RH975s.
What's that?
It's a Nightster. It's basically the 883
Oh, okay.
Today, I'd say. They're 975 cc, and they're just very small, compact.
So they're not playing with these 12.
They are a little bit, but cruising them mostly play with those 975s because it's like a smaller. It's like if you took this platform and married it with a dyno. Because it has the dual rear shocks, so you're able to put a set of like 14s on it for stunning.
Gotcha.
It's got a 2-in-1 exhaust, a few other things, hydraulic, clutch, and brake.
That guy in Houston, Tinsky, he does. He just got one, a Sportster of some sort, or one of these newer ones.
He's been doing a lot with the Pan Americas.
Has he?
Yeah. He's been doing a bunch of cafe style stuff with the full size Pan Americas, deleting that front variant, getting rid of the head unit, moving it down.
God, those front tires are huge.
Yep.
That's crazy. I guess I've never really paid attention to these bikes.
So you have the option. Some people will go bigger in the rear, but you can run a square setup on this, so matching front and rear.
Really?
Yep.
So what level are we? Third level or second? Second level. Is there 3 levels or 2?
The roof.
Oh, the roof is the only one.
But you gotta think how wide this space is.
Yeah.
You make it a 4-story building.
That's what I wanted for a while. Well, actually, I wanted the earlier one, the 2020. It's got the dash kind of more like a FXR style dash.
You can leave that up.
Oh.
That's fine.
Well, this is a cool catwalk.
Catwalk area where you can see everything. President of African Motor Group, he rides across this to get into his office over here.
Really?
As you can see, he's got 3 bikes over here. One being his completely one-off crossbones that actually never released. And he's got the first gear, let's restart handhead. It's all original. You got a new CPU.
Can't see that one because of the glare.
We got the sign wall,
So I wasn't recording because this bike was running, and he was just telling me about it. It's a fully built 135, fully carboned out. Everything is carbon. Fairing, got LP6s, front fender. He said everything's carbon minus the oil cooler cover, and the inner fairing is not carbon. But it's got the top piece is carbon, the dash, the tank is full carbon with cutouts, carbon covers, each are the side covers on the billet swing arm, bags front and back. That's the owner right here. That's the owner. But yeah, this thing is fully carboned out. Got pipe. Super cool. Oh, isn't that cute? Here's a blast from the past. Now, if you're from, let's see, Texas Harley Davidson Air Syndicate from 2003. This bike was built in 2003. So that was a huge back tire, 240. And that's the PM Fat Tail kit, which came with the swing arm, the offset. No, it's left side drive, so it didn't have the offset transmission yet. So it's got the 240, comes with the super clean fender struts, swing arm. You have to get the wheels, obviously, so you do the pulley and the billet wheel. Comes with a fender. This one has the plate. The plate frame is all integrated, and then they did the where you can't even tell that it has the tail light on or in there because it's all molded in. Yeah, fat tails. That was the thing back in his day, and now you buy the bikes and they come from Harley like that. 20 years later. Yeah. 03 and 23. I guess it's a 23. It probably isn't, but still. It's a fat boy in my family. Mr. Freddy, I appreciate you.
All day, brother.
Let me know that they're here and come down and check them out.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. I didn't have a bunch of people standing around, and so I was able to just really look them over and check them out. Yeah.
Heck yeah. I'll be bothered.
Yeah. So if anybody needs a bike and you're here in the Central Texas area, come and see Freddy Aguilera.
I would appreciate it.
Here at Texas Harley, Adam Smith, Texas Harley.
Yes, sir.
My guy.
All right, Adam.
Take care. All right, man. Take it easy.
Thank you, brother.
So, big shout out to Adam Smith, Texas Harley. They're kind of giving me VIP treatment, even though I'm not a VIP. But let me check out the Born-Free bikes and let me kind of walk around and visit with everybody. And Becca in finance works with my wife a little bit. So if you need financing on a Harley, come see Freddy to buy the bike. See Becca to finance it. So yeah, so if you're ever in the area, come and check out Adam Smith's Texas Harley right here in Bedford, Texas, right outside of Fort Worth. So all right, y'all have a good one. We'll see you.